Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Swissman 15 back with another online battle from Medieval 2 Total War. This is actually a battle that was supposed to be part of the War for All free-for-all tournament, but of course that was disbanded. And so I'm going to upload this battle now. This was Group's B first game, played by Emperor of the Great Unknown, who played as Hungary, Royal Guard, who played as the Byzantine Empire, Pixelated Apollo, who played as the English, and then also Spain, played by Friedrich. Friedrich. Anyway, so let's just get right into this. It's if you just look quickly at the Hungarian army, he has a ton of cav and infantry, no archers, so he's definitely going for a rush here. A lot of Crowed Axemen over here on the side, which is an awesome pickup. And quickly over here, we have the Byzantines with Byzantine Guard archers and Trebizond archers mixed in. No, they're all Trebizond archers. I'm a liar. That is what I do, is I lie. And Varangian Guard and Dismounted Latin Con for a strong center, but Varangian Guard will not hold up against other infantry from the two-handed glitch, and then also Latin Con and some other hidden units. If we look over at England, played by Pixelated Apollo, we got another YouTuber. We have Longbowmen, so a nice, good archer unit, fast-firing with armor-piercing missiles. It seems to be only 3 of them, though. So that's interesting. He's got a bunch of armored swordsmen, a few dismounted feudal knights, some dismounted English knights. That's a nice pickup. Good against cav and such, and can hold himself in a melee. And then we have a bunch of knights Templar, and 2 units of English knights on the flank, and his general's bodyguard. And then lastly, but not leastly, we have Friedrich, playing as classic Spain. There's a bunch of Terracchio pikemen, a few units of Pavi's crossmen, actually 6 of them. And then, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cav, a bunch of conquistadors and chivalric knights. So he really compromised on his infantry here. So it's going to be an interesting fight to see who wins this between these different diverse armies. This was played with the rule set of 15k, no gunpowder, and no stratiot, so allows for diverse armies. So let's get right into this fight. And I believe this one over here is going to start quickly, because we have already see this cav rush by Emperor of the Great Unknown. And then we got some missile cav over here from the Royal Guard, hiding in the trees and going in. See how those work out. And we got all his archers firing. They seem to be concentrating on this one hussar unit, taking a few casualties, but not enough. They don't have the armor piercing necessary to get things done. But actually, these Hungarian nobles were really shot to pieces over here. That's unfortunate. But we have the hussars on the front lines over here, and nice charges by Emperor of the Great Unknown, taking out all these Trebizond archers very quickly. But his cav's a little bit exposed now, considering that his infantry is far behind, so he's better be careful with that. He's also got his Crowed Axemen going around the flank right now, and they'll catch up to deal with these Varangian Guard. But these Varangian Guard will clean up. Look at that. You just see the hussars dropping left and right, and the Varangian Guard. And there's only a few of them in the actual fight. The rest are way back where. If we look way over here, the English and the Spanish are beginning their fight. The longbows are shooting apart this Terracchio pikeman unit, just watching them drop like flies in their engagement. And Friedrich is trying to catch up and set up his army before the English rush in. But it seems like Apollo's rushing up his infantry already. So they will clean up these Terracchio pikemen, and Fried, with his amount of cav, better do something to stop it. Well, it'll be interesting to see what Apollo does to stop the onslaught of his infantry and flanks. If we look way back over here, the infantry engagement has begun. These two are happening simultaneously. It's very hard to keep track. And he's engaging. Very nice charges by these chivalric knights, looking very fancy with their shields. But over here, he seems to be winning the Hungarians, against Royal Guard. I don't really see much Byzantine cav left besides this general's bodyguard with the papier-mâché armor, according to... here's all the cav off here in little skirmish fights. You better get those back and start dealing with this cav and stop the rear charges that he'll be subject to from Emperor of the Great Unknown's armies. We go back over here to the red and yellow engagement that we have going on. The English infantry are cleaning up the pikemen of the Spanish, and it seems that he's not managing his cav so well because they're fighting in a line engagement, and they're not going to do so well like that. He really has to get them out of there and start getting some flanks. And even Apollo getting some nice flanks with the Knights Hospitaller on these Pavese crossbowmen. I'm not sure what happened to all of them, but they're certainly somewhere. Oh, here they are, back in tight formation. And this English cav is actually beating the Spanish cav, and that's quite impressive, because usually you'd expect with all this Spanish cav that they'd be winning, but no, they are not. Perhaps it's a lack of upgrades, but we'll see. It seems that Friedrich's going for a flank. Let's peek back at the other battle. This is chaos, trying to comment on two battles at once. Ooh, we got a nice, some rear charges, hammer and anvil on these Byzantines. Very nice strategy, but oh, nice response by Royal Guard trying to get a counter charge into them with mild success. And you just see this Royal Banditry unit is actually taking a lot of casualties. And the center of the lines for the Hungarians are breaking. There's been flanks by these missile cav, the Vardardiate, hard to say, but and it's actually going in the favor of the Byzantine Empire now. So this rush didn't seem to be a success. I think the problem was the Croat Axemen. They can't really hold their lines. They have the two-handed glitch, and they have bad morale and stamina. So if we look back over here, I missed. It seems that Apollo is cleaning up the Spanish. The infantry engagement is certainly going his way. He's got infantry flanking around, and there goes the Spanish general, slain by the English knights, because the dismounted ones actually, which is even better, because they're really good against cav, and this poleaxe is really jab cav down, and now you just see all these Spanish cav routing. So Apollo has won this engagement. The pikemen stood no chance against the enemy infantry, and it was well won, and his longmen are safe, but I would get them to stop firing now to save ammunition, because you know longbows run out of ammunition fast, but just look at them firing down the enemy as they run away. So it seems it's going to be Apollo and Royal Guard in the finish. However, this battle is far from over. It's becoming very close. We got returning Hungarian infantry fighting up the remains of the Byzantine Empire. It actually could go either way right now, but I think I have to second guess myself. It seems Hungary is pulling it back. We'll see what happens. It's a lot of cav on both sides left, and infantry not, which is a weird event, because usually it's the other way around, with a lot of infantry left and no cav, because cav dies quickly, because it's very necessary to move it around and such. We just have a really messy blob of troops after this line engagement, and oh, that's the game changer. The Byzantine general slain. Even though his general's bodyguard had quite a few men left, but so did the enemy general bodyguard, almost completely full. So that's going to put it in the favor of Hungary, actually. But that was a really close fight, and very exciting, actually, especially with the two fights going on at once. But we have in the finals of this match, we have the Hungarians and the English. But I think the English have an advantage, considering their army size is a lot more than the Hungarians over here, who are still cleaning up the remnants of the Byzantine army. And let's see, is the Spanish? The Spanish are still sort of fighting. They got some cav still holding the lines against some English knights, but beyond that they have nothing. So let's just speed it up a tad. Some nice rear flank by Apollo over there, and that will be it for those two fights. I don't know why I slowed down. Was listening to something outside. Maybe I'm being haunted. Yes, haunted by my own stupidity. My stupidity is an ever-present problem and should be treated as such. Don't know what I'm saying, but I'll go with it. So the Hungarians are just gathering themselves. They have tired infantry, just tired army in general. A lot of Croat Axemen actually left because they routed away, and then you can use them again. For very close fight on this side, very, very close, and also a very nice fight by the other two, but it was definitely clearly in Apollo's favor, considering Apollo has a lot of cav left and quite a bit of infantry as well. And I think he's going to take this match for the win all the way. So let's just speed up to 6.0, and just hopefully Apollo doesn't run into his own stakes, because that'd be a little awkward. Little bit awkward. And I think Emperor of the Grid Unknown is just going to hold this hill, and try to rest up his army, considering he has no archers for a skirmish, which gives Apollo an advantage because he has more infantry than these beaten up bunch and more calves. So, and then plus the skirmishers, he definitely has an advantage, fully and wholeheartedly in his favor. I don't think the other two have anything left. There might be one straggling unit that they kept, which would be pretty funny to see come in the final fight. But I think this is going to go in England's favor quite easily. And 6.0 doesn't seem fast enough, so we'll get them to go together. My guess is that Hungary's just going to instantly rout. Their infantry won't be able to hold against the massive horde of English coming at them. And this is going to go at Apollo's victory. So this will be fun, just to see the final stand of the Hungarians. Now, I would have stayed on the hill. Make him come to me. And he's going to go around with a cav, but that's not going to help him because his infantry will become very vulnerable. But Apollo is going to send all his cav in response. Perhaps it would have better save. Yeah, there you go. Send one unit to go back, or two. And now we have a cav engagement over here. Pretty equal charges over here going on, and the Hungarians trying to flank around. Got some hussars going in for charges, but not really getting it off. And then a few infantry about to be mowed down by these English. Yep, there goes an entire unit of dismounted Sheriff Knights slain in a single pathetic charge. Pathetic. It was pathetic. That's something my family says. Just to pronounce something purposely wrong, we say pathetic. And the Hungarian cav is being destroyed very quickly by the English cav with their fearsome axes over here. Look at that. Gotta love them axes, you know. You can just slice people open. And I don't know why there's so many swords in this game when, you know, axes are certainly a lot cooler. Any unit with an axe is better than a sword unit in my opinion. I just like axe units. Viking Raiders. Oh yeah. One of the best light infantry in the game, I would argue. And the Hungarians are pretty much defeated with 2 or 3 straggling units over here that are soon to be destroyed. His general's bodyguard is also hanging on for dear life. And the general sort of chilling, letting his bodyguard do all the work as they get slain right before his eyes. Actually, he kills one. Nice job. Good job, General. But he's pretty much alone now. He's got one. No, he's all on his own. And he killed one. And he's slain. And that is the battle, pretty much. There is nothing left, so we'll just speed up to the end of this fight. And here we go. Pixelated Apollo getting the most kills and captures overall with over 1,000 overall. Actually, almost 1,200, I think. Almost, not quite. And then we also have Emperor of the Great Unknown doing a great second place with just over 1,000 kills. Friedrich not doing too hot, only getting under 400, which is kind of pathetic because he's a really good player. And you know, you have those days. I've had those battles where I realized I just got like 300 kills. That was the worst battle ever. So, but nice try by Friedrich. It was an interesting army. Perhaps it was a test. But always nice to see different play styles. And Royal Guard bringing the Byzantines doing very well in a defense. Very close battle and very well fought. So GG to all of you. Thank you for actually trying to compete in the tournament. I'm sorry that it never got through. And if you guys have any comments, comment away. If you want to like, please like, because likes help a lot. Just one like at a time, you know. Just one like. And if you like this channel for the first time you're watching it, please subscribe. And you can see more of this content. And I'll see you all in the next episode. So goodbye, my friends.